So we recently came across this news of OpenAI launching SearchGPT. Now SearchGPT is going to be a search engine, but it's going to be very different. The buzz is that the SearchGPT is going to give competition to Google. So I went into the website to kind of check exactly how this thing really is. And when I looked at a few of the things, I figured out that yes, it's really going to pose a big challenge to Google. Let's understand first of all a new perspective apart from all the perspective that's floating around the internet on YouTube. Let's look at it from a very basic and very important point of view. That point of view is known as cognitive load. So to understand what cognitive load is, it is basically the load that you put on your brain or the pressure that you put on your brain when you start processing some kind of information in doing any physical or non-physical activity, right? So for example, if I ask you to lift weight, or maybe if you are driving a car, there's some sort of cognitive load which is already there going on in your brain while you're driving about different things, right? Different things going on, like for example red light or traffic, or distance between the cars, all those things, how do you steer the vehicle, all those things are in picture when it comes to you driving your car. Secondly, when it comes to the digital world as well, if I ask you to go ahead and look for maybe a flight from New York to London, then you will go ahead and do look for the flight. The process will be that you will first of all go to the search engine, then you will do your search, you'll put the keyword or key phrase, and then when that starts, you'll be presented with multiple options on Google search engine. Apart from those hundreds of images or maybe some kind of product launches, some kind of advertisements and videos. And then you have to choose between all those information, which is the right information, and then you will have to go click on some information or maybe a website, go there. Actually requires lots of processing of your brain information, right? And this is what has always been the differentiator between the offer of one company from the other company. Google has given search engine, and it has given a good search engine, but the kind of cognitive load that it takes to process the information, it is really a problem for everyone. And this is where SearchGPT comes into picture. What SearchGPT does is it just removes the cognitive load completely, right? So what you can do is just open the search engine, SearchGPT, go inside it, search for your information. It goes around the internet and gets you the best information possible. It's like an assistant doing this for you. And the best part is that it's using the AI to do all this for you. It also remembers the context. For example, SearchGPT will remember if you have a Mac or if you have a Windows. So if you look for something to download or maybe some kind of information that you are looking which is relevant to your system, it will give you information from that only. Recently, I was doing a search on Google. It gave me Mac, it gave me Windows, it gave me everything. I had to choose from what is relevant for me. And this is what SearchGPT is going to do. It's going to give you exactly what is relevant for you depending upon your past searches. So yes, it remembers all those things as well. So apart from just having the clean look, it also gives you the clean information that you can choose from. And now it's completely upon you whether or not you want to go to Google or any other search engine to look for the information. Yes, Google is going to be relevant, I think, but that's going to be mostly for product searches and not for information search. For information search, you can go to SearchGPT, and maybe for product search, you can stay dependent on Google. So what you see on Google's first page, that one single text box, is, I would say, not right? Because what happens is actually not the search box or the homepage of a search engine, but what happens is what is there after that search engine. If you look at both the search engines, you will figure out huge differentiation. You will figure out that, okay, this is exactly what you wanted. This is exactly what you had always wanted to have when it comes to search, when it came to you trying to find information on the internet. So yes, SearchGPT is going to be really good. Happy browsing. See you in my next.